So here's a video for the Year 11s, and it's all about converting between the mass of something and the mole. I'm going to do these three questions here, but what it comes down to is one key piece of information, and that's what the molar mass is. The molar mass comes from the periodic table, and it's the weight of 1 mole of substance. So let's have a look at these questions. Here we are at question 1. Determine the number of mole of water present in a 250 gram sample of water. Well, to do that, we need to know what 1 mole of water weighs, and that's the molar mass. So 1 mole of water is the molar mass, and that's going to weigh 18 grams because that's the molar mass. So to know the number of mole of water, we simply take the mass that we have and divide it by what 1 mole is. So I'm going to set it up like this: number of mole equals mass over molar mass. And then they're going to come down here, take the 250 grams, divide it by what 1 mole would weigh, which is 18, and it's going to give me 13.89 mole. Question 2 is determine the mass of 0.2 mole of carbon dioxide. And again, the key knowledge here is, what does 1 mole of carbon dioxide weigh? You go to the periodic table and you realize we have carbon and 2 oxygens. So that's 12 and 2 lots of 16. That adds up to 44, and that's my molar mass of carbon dioxide. So if 1 mole of carbon dioxide weighs 44 grams, 0.25 moles of carbon dioxide would weigh 11 grams, because I take the number of moles I have and I multiply that by my molar mass. Mass equals number of moles times molar mass. So my third question here is a little bit trickier. Determine the amount in mole of hydrogen present in 100 grams of water. It's trickier because you can see I'm asking for hydrogen, but I'm given the mass of water. What do I do in this case? Well, I need to first of all work out the mole of what mass I'm given. I'm given 100 grams of water, so I'm going to go over here and work out my number of moles of water. You can see I've stuffed up the equation here because it shouldn't be number of moles times molar mass. It should be mass divided by molar mass. And that's what I've actually done in my working out here. I've taken 100 grams and I've divided it by the molar mass of water, which is 18. That tells me there's 5.56 moles of water. I then need to break that up into my hydrogen. And I've got 2 hydrogens in every water. So I take that number of moles of water and I multiply it by 2, and that gives me how much hydrogen I have. And that's how I answer these types of mole questions.